I think it should be recording.
Yes, it is
Uh,
recording now.
okay, yeah. Believe we are good to start, right?
Perfect.
I don't know. Do we have to do any introductions or anything, or we just jump straight into the coding questions?
It didn't really specify. I know we gotta have this last at least 25 minutes,
hmm Actually,
but
good point. Let me set a timer right now.
yeah, I don't know if it's 25 for each of us or 25 for like the
Oh,
total back
I
and forth.
think it's 25 in total because it says you need at least 45 minutes for the entire thing. Or oh yeah, sorry, two interviews each lasting at least 25 minutes.
Okay, so 25 minutes for each of us.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I started a timer. I think we're good to go.
All right, perfect.
I guess I'll just jump straight into the question.
All
Uh,
right, let's jump right in.
Let me pull it up on my Word document. Can you see my screen? I don't think so, right?
I cannot see your screen at the
Okay.
moment.
So the question that I have is very similar to one of the educator problems. It's for searching in a list.
Okay.
I'll give you a node class with value, node next, and
hmm
all I'm asking is if you could make a function which finds the value at a specific node in a linked list,
Okay.
uh, given the root. And here is the node class. I hope this sends through. Yeah, that should be good. So there's a value, there's a pointer next, which initializes to null, and a
Okay.
destructor. And for the function, let me make sure I'm doing this right. For the function, I'm giving you the head node pointer, and then I'm
hmm
also giving you a integer at where I want, the value from.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's everything. If you have any questions, definitely let me know.
Okay, can you either like type the question so I can see it like or
Okay.
repeat what you said, please?
Okay. Can it's like, can you find the node at a specific specific index starting from the, I guess it's not the root, it's the head of the linked list.
Okay.
Head of a linked list. I think that's good. Let me. I think. Can you find another specific index starting from the head of linked list? Um, I think that should be good. If you have any more, if you need me to elaborate, though, I am more than willing
Okay,
to.
yeah. Just gonna need like a second to kind
Oh yeah, no,
of
don't
figure
worry, take
out
your
what
time.
I'm gonna kind of say.
Yeah, don't worry. No, take your time with it. If you have any extra questions, yeah, definitely let me know.
Okay.
And then
Thank
for
you.
this question as well, you don't have to worry about if the value does not exist. Um,
Okay.
like if there's like if I gave you a list and I asked you for the fifth node and there's only three nodes, you don't have to worry about that. This function is only to just find nodes in a function that are guaranteed to be there. Like the node of the function and the index is guaranteed to be there.
Okay. All right. Oh, now I gotta think for a second.
Yeah, no, don't worry, take your time.
And I'm assuming am I gonna assume the index is always valid?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant to say by
Okay.
you don't have to worry about like that type of stuff.
And what about like if index may be out of range?
Uh,
Should I just put like return or something like that?
yeah, you don't have to worry about like if you're asking like if I'm asking for the values from 1 to 3.
Yeah.
No, you only have to worry about asking for a value at a specific point.
Okay. Okay, so it's a single linked list. Turn the node, add a given index. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna traverse the list node by node, keeping a
Yeah.
counter. And
Mhm.
then each time I move to the next node, I'll just increment the counter, if that makes
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah.
And then once the counter equals the index, I will just return the node. And
Mhm.
then,
I see that.
uh,
You could
yeah.
also, I think
And
for
I'll just put
this,
a null PTR at the end just for out of range for the context of
Mhm.
it.
Could you
If
for
that
the
makes sense.
return get the value and not the specific node itself?
Say that again.
Like
Sorry.
what? No, it's okay. When you get to the specific node, can you get the value of the node and not like necessarily the memory address of it?
Um, I think I can. Sorry, I'm
Okay.
trying to think now.
No, don't worry. I can help you if you have difficulty with that part.
So you said the value, not the memory address?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I gotta
It
think about it a little differently now.
it sounds I think you're there. It sounds harder than it. I think I might be asking it wrong, but if you need help, definitely let me know because it's a lot easier than it seems.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, okay. I yeah, hold on. I gotta move this to my screen so I can see the Google Doc I'm gonna write in. Um, okay. I can you see my screen perchance?
Let me see. Yes, I can see his screen.
Okay. So I'm just gonna start going at it in here.
No, yeah, good. Go for it. Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with it. Oh, geez, my hands are so tired from typing all day long, and now I just don't want to type.
Don't worry about it. I suck at typing too. There'll be a lot of typos when I take my turn.
Yeah, I know that feeling. They used to make us do like typing classes in high school
Mhm.
to do the whole like the main row, the home row, whatever it's called all the
Yeah,
time. And then I just skipped it and was like, I'm just gonna type my own way.
yeah. I had it back
Made
in
it a
middle
little
school,
easier.
but they cared even less back then. So
Yeah. I hate typing in docs just because it's gonna capitalize and stuff. But it's fine. Value. And then hmm. Where's my bracket things? Okay. Now I'm going to get into the function to kind of return the value for that specific index you were asking for.
yeah, go for it.
That was just kind of a little
Yeah,
setup
yeah.
time. We'll just call it get value at index, unless you want it called anything different.
No, that works for me. And then you're
Okay.
passing in the head node and the value
Yes.
you want the index at.
Sorry if some of these end up being capitalized and I forget not to capitalize them.
I don't think like small things like that. I'm not sure, but I don't think it's too important for the interview.
Yeah, especially because we're typing in docs instead
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
and I'm going to
Actual like
separate. I like to code, so when I start this while loop, I'm just separating it a little bit so it's a little easier to
Mhm.
read. It's, yes, no, no. That's I'm typing.
It's all good.
Um, yeah, and then I'll do index. Gotta open it again. And I'll just return here. Oh no. Oh, my mouse is not open. And then I'll close here. Yeah, session thing next. That's the lines. So then we'll close here. Change these back to lowercase. So at least looks somewhat correct. Mm, we'll just have, I'll just put return -1 for the index ends up being out of
Yeah.
range.
Just good, yeah.
Makes it just a little easier to remember for future
Yeah.
times. So that's kind of the function I have. Do you want me to go ahead and write like the example test?
Yeah,
Like
sure, go
and
for it.
like the int main type stuff?
Yeah, go
All
for it.
that jazz. And I'm sorry if you do hear me like spam clicking right now, because
Uh-huh.
for some reason noise suppression does not like to work on this computer sometimes.
It's all good. Don't worry.
And I
I
have a
remember,
loud
yeah, I remember last year my every time I would be in class, my computer, it was very old. I've had it for a long time. Every time
yeah.
we had to do any type of coding thing or also I'm CPE, so sometimes we have to do like electrical
Oh, okay,
stuff.
yeah.
I remember every time I would boot it up and it was struggling, it would get so loud. It would be so embarrassing.
My computer does that too because it's a gaming laptop, the one I use for
Hmm.
school,
Yeah.
because all the oh, I'm trying to think of the words. Because I did a lot of like the animation classes and modeling, so I had to have
Mhm.
like something that could run that without exploding.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting like a gaming laptop just so it could actually render stuff.
That's nice.
But I use my desktop at home, which is what I'm using right now, so it makes life a little easier. Mm, so consult. I'm just gonna, oh, I'll type this long name again. Ah, ah. Okay. That is not the right button. And then, oh, second. Um, you know, I'll use an if statement here. Make it one, and then get to do the goal. And just gonna call it like next. Stay for that. Oh my gosh, I can't type. MBX. Then in parentheses, we'll do is spaces on both sides, make it a little cleaner. Result. And well, if I can press the L, that would be nice. If I
That
can
should work.
type the word in general, that would be nice. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I
Yeah.
clicked the wrong one. That's just how it goes. And then
Yeah.
we'll add this else statement because I put the out of range earlier.
Yeah.
So make sure that just, I'll go smoothly in that sense. And we'll make this simply say index out of range. What else would we name it if that's simpler than that?
Yeah.
And then another. And then I'm gonna go down here and do a delete head. And then delete head. And then I'll have a return. Ah, my whole desk just shook. What the heck happened outside? And then I'll just add a return 0. And we will close it all up. I hopefully that answers your question.
That I believe does. Yeah. I think as a, it seems
I
like
can make this a little smaller
oh
so you can
you
kind of see it
you're good.
all.
You're good. Yeah. Honestly, the answer that you gave was honestly better than mine. I used a for loop, so I did not
Ah,
account for the ranging or anything like that at all. So
I just wanted to. I know you didn't specify to do that, but I
yeah,
kind of just
it's good practice
wanted
too.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Because
I
in a
think
real one, I feel like they're going to make you
mhm.
tell you a little more specifically
Yeah,
than
yeah,
both of us are probably telling each other right now. So
yeah. But yeah, I think the answer looks great. I'll run through it one more time. The syntax all looks pretty good.
perfect.
While if context, all that good. And then the test seems pretty good as well. Head text next.
Well, there's a little syntax error because I typed in a double L, but
Yeah, that's
that'll
not
fix that.
not too important, but head next. I believe that does answer my question, I believe.
Perfect.
What went well? I believe the obviously the answer was pretty clean. I thought the testing was
Yeah.
quite nice too.
Oh, thank you.
I'm trying to go through all the questions and like flip through. I can't really.
Yeah, I'm trying
Uh,
to pull it up my other screen now.
yeah. For the what parts can you improve? It's a pretty simple question, so for this one's not that hard. But like maybe talking out loud more, like how you're solving the question would be good, or like
Okay, yeah, that
uh,
I can agree to that.
yeah. But honestly, I get it. Like when you're in the moment trying to think of everything, I probably won't be saying much in the next when I go through mine.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're all a little nervous at this point.
yeah. And then asking more questions. I mean, this is quite a simple problem, so I don't think it's like
Yeah, I only really needed two clarifications, and that was just
yeah.
like the out of range and kind of simple stuff like that.
What strength did you observe? I thought the answer was quite intuitive, and you
Thank you.
accounted for stuff that like would actually be on a more serious like actual technical interview, which is good. Um,
Yeah,
and I'm sure like if it was an actual interview, they would have seen that and recognize that you're going above and beyond, which is great.
right.
Um, reflect on the quality of the questions. I low key forgot what the most of the questions were. I thought the questions that you did ask, from what I remember, were quite well. Mostly because the question I asked wasn't
It was a
very
little
much in
broad.
detail. Yeah, wasn't
Yeah,
really much
which
in
is
detail.
totally fine. I
Yeah,
think that's kind of the point of these is they're gonna ask us broad questions to
yeah.
kind of
To try to
get
bait
our
you into
brain
asking.
moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, into they're gonna bait you into asking the question yourself,
hmm
basically.
Which yeah, it's good. I always struggle with that because I feel like when I'm asking questions, it kind of feels like sometimes like oh, I just feel like I'm stupid, But
Yeah.
I think that's very important, very good. Problem solving skills in the future. Um, yeah, the how can I improve on the problem solving skills? Honestly, at least for this question, I don't think there's too much to improve on. I think this is kind of the best case best function you could probably write for this type of question. So
Thanks.
no questions or I guess concerns about that. I still have 5 minutes here, so I'll look throughout here if there's anything else I can ask you. Well, I guess this question isn't on here, but it'd be on like a technic. Well, would it be on a technical interview?
Let's
Um,
find out.
you want to go over like in your head how you thought about it for the when I first initially asked you the question?
Um, so let me think how to put this in my words. Well, so my first thought was obviously you gave me the class, and then you wanted me to write the function, and I don't know why, but I just feel like I need to write like get value at index to basically tell me what I'm
Yeah.
writing. And
Yeah.
then I kind of just figured going node by node would be the easiest,
Mhm.
and which it for me it felt simpler. It may not have been as I don't know what your exact answer was,
Yeah.
but or your exact solution you were thinking of, but to me it felt easier. And then that way I could just write the function and then increment it, made it kind of simple. And then obviously the return for the out of range, that's just something I was thinking about, just even though it wasn't implied or anything.
Mhm.
It just makes my brain think, okay, so that way I know when something is, you know, if it's out of range, I know it's going to do something else compared to what if it's in range. Because sometimes I've had run into this problem in the past where if I don't do something like that, sometimes it will be out of range, let's say, and it'll act like it's still in range, even though
Yeah.
it's not.
And it won't give you an error either, so it's gonna be hard to
Exactly.
tell.
So you're going through the whole time thinking, oh my
Mhm.
gosh, it's working, perfect. And then you go back and look at it, you're like, this has not been working the entire time.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I did it. And then obviously, once I got the counters to equal the index, return the current node, which is that was basic the idea of your question, kind of basic
Mhm.
how to think about that. And then um I did do the return null PTR just because if I if the counter ended up equaling the index that was created and the index was at range, I just put that kind of little
Yeah.
safety thing there. And uh that was also for if it's empty as well.
Yeah. And do you want to go over like how you thought about your test cases?
Um I mean it was simply just testing it as if once inside and once outside to make sure it both the
Yeah.
inside and outside worked. It was kind of a simple process with that. A little
Actually,
simpler to
I have a
think about.
question.
Yeah.
If you did head next, wouldn't that be would that be two ahead or only one ahead?
Um, where did I put that?
The
Ah,
second line
oh
in
yeah.
main.
Um, I think that is two ahead, but I just did it for just in
Mhm.
case kind of purposes.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that's kind of
Well,
all I got.
yeah, the question. Well, I'm just trying to. There's only 2 minutes left, so there's not enough time to ask like a full another question.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking through here. I think that should cover most of it. I'm trying to go through the questions one more time. What strengths?
Yeah.
Reflect on the quality questions.
Could
But
ask me something random if you'd like.
how'd you do on the project?
Um, the projects we just did, I actually did good
You see your
for
grade?
what um so he hasn't posted the full grades, I believe. But
Mm,
for the 70 points for the implementation part,
yeah.
I got a 70 out of 70 on that. I
Oh,
think there was
nice.
the 25 points um that was like the hidden cases that they're testing themselves, I think. Right? I can't
Yeah.
remember. He says something like that.
There's that,
But
and then the documentation as well.
yes, so that stuff. He obviously hasn't graded that. But
Yeah.
I did get 100% on the implementation. That thing took me so long to do.
Yeah. How long did it take you?
I mean, I can't lie. I got like a quarter, maybe like a third of the way through it and realized the way I was doing it was just not
Uh-huh.
right in any way, shape, or form. I mean, it was like right, but it's going to take 10
Yeah.
times longer. And that took me about like a day and a half, I'd say. But I did like 6 hours one day, 3 hours, 4 hours the next. And then I was
Mhm.
like, you know what? I got to restart. So I ended up taking like a
Ah,
full week to do it,
yeah.
which I was very happy when he pushed it back to Sunday. I was like, you
Yeah.
know what? That's cool. I like that because I had another project due on Saturday. So I was like, all right, now I can do my Saturday project and not have to worry about this. So I was very, very happy with that. Made life
Uh,
really good
yeah.
that weekend for
Well,
that. In that
I
case.
think I'm done. There's like
All right.
10 seconds left. Could you send
Okay.
me the, 'cause I believe I need your answer, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I can just
Send it to me on
save this.
Canvas, I think.
Yeah. I will just let's just call this interview answer, I guess. And then I will just do you need it right now or do you want me to just wait till after
You could
this is
send it
over?
whenever.
Okay, yeah. I'll just
Whenever
wait till
you,
after we finish this up and then I'll send it over to you.
yeah. Oh, it needs to be in a, my things, it needs to be in a Google Doc, or can I use Word, do you think? Do you think it'll care?
I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah, okay.
I
I'm
mean,
just
as
gonna
long as
open
we
it over
can,
though.
yeah, as long as we can open it up, I think we'll be fine.
Okay.
If not,
Cool.
Google Docs is kind of free and easy to use.
Yeah.
So,
Let me see.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop unless you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
anything else on here.
No, I think I'm good. Here, I'll stop.